to talk to you. Summer's over.
Yep.
Labor Day is coming up. It's a holiday where people have off. Is Labor Day a thing that an MJF would get into? Like what are your holidays? What are your favorite holidays?
My favorite holiday is easily Hanukkah. It is by far the best holiday of the year. Nothing surpasses it. I can't even think of anything that comes close. What other holiday is there where you get 8 days of presents? 8. 8 consecutive days in a row. Christmas, 1 day. Boo-hoo. 8 days of presents. What was your name again?
Chris.
Chris, 8 days of presents. Name me a holiday that you get to celebrate 8 days in a row besides Hanukkah.
I can't think of one.
There you go. That's because you never will. Hanukkah.
That's true. That's a good point. If you were going to approve of any of the holidays, like to let's say, okay, people, you can celebrate these kind of holidays that you kind of get. Any of them that you kind of get?
Oh man. I never got the Christmas thing. It's just 1 day. It's sloppy. The figurehead for it's fat and grotesque and very old looking. He's got a big scraggly white beard. And if we're being honest here, it's a little weird, We're giving out milk and cookies to a man we've never met before. He may or may not try to get in our children's rooms. He's just going to intriguingly give people presents for free. Nothing's free in this world, Chris. So just think about that.
You know what holiday's really gotten on my nerve recently, and probably because I have kids, how big of a deal people make about Halloween now.
God, I'll tell you why. It's because people want to be anything but themselves because they hate what they're looking at in the mirror. So, I can dress up like something that's interesting and intriguing and, pretty or scary, anything besides looking like myself. So I think that's why it's gotten bigger and bigger because unfortunately the obesity rate in our country has gotten bigger and bigger, which is by putting on these costumes, these people can pretend they're anybody but, their fat, lardy ass selves. So it makes sense. Also gives them more of an excuse to eat candy as if they weren't eating enough in the first place. So it all connects, Chris. It all connects.
One of the reasons I hate it, are you aware of what trunk or treats are?
I have never heard of this in my entire life.
You're better off for it. So trunk or treats are before the actual holiday of Halloween.
Yeah.
People will gather in a parking lot at like a school and like different places like the local Elks Lodge or like other things will come, open up trunks filled with candy, and kids will go around and trick or treat prior to Halloween.
That just seems like a good way to chew on a razor blade. I don't think I trust any candy coming out of a trunk.
Yeah.
I don't trust anything coming out of a trunk, and I'm not going to get near a trunk. That to me sounds just as wildly scary as letting a stranger into my house to put presents under my tree. It's all absolutely preposterous, Chris.
Yeah. So what bothers me is, and you're correct, like we tell our kids for their entire life, don't talk to strangers and don't ever take anything out of their cars, except for the week before Halloween where that old crusty guy from down the street, yeah, you can go in his trunk and that's cool. Yeah. I don't let my kids participate.
Yikes. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're a good father then, Chris. You should be very proud of yourself. How old are your kids?
10 and 7.
All right. Great. Good for you, buddy.
Thanks.
They've made an abortion test. It's good.
Yeah. They made it this far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing that got me on thinking about the holidays, like I think about the different music that comes, when you're celebrating,
Sure.
Especially for a thing like Labor Day. It's a big barbecue, a backyard barbecue. Are you familiar with the genre of music called Yacht Rock?
Absolutely not. However, I have been on numerous yachts, so I'm actually shocked I've never heard of this. Is this for poor people to make them feel like they're on a yacht?
Yes, kind of.
Okay. Yeah. Well, indulge me in your society, please.
So basically, it's like 70s and 80s soft rock under the classification of yacht rock. So it would be what you would play if you did indeed own a yacht.
That is not what we play. That is not even close to what we play when we're on the yacht. That's abysmal. Who came up with that?
I would guess people who owned a lot of 70s and 80s music that no one listened to anymore.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. We're listening to like some good old school stuff. Like I'm talking like old school, like OG Justin Bieber, some NSYNC maybe. I mean, I can't remember the last time I listened to smooth rock on a yacht. Maybe like the first Lil Baby album might be the furthest back I've gone. But I mean, 80s, that's like, did they even make music back then?
They did. It was
I was
passive.
born in 96, so I don't,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
don't. I would like to see if you were. Are you the type of guy who would control the music on a yacht?
yeah, who else is gonna, yeah, absolutely.
On someone else's yacht, would you go on someone else's yacht?
Yeah. Well, people understand. I'm the master of ceremonies. I'm that guy. I mean, people trust my musical taste and acumen as well, just as much as people trust my musical taste and acumen in a car. I've always been DJ, always. But yeah, dude, my tracks are sick, and it's easy, bro. Go on iTunes, go to top 100 in the U.S., and that's your sweet spot. Press shuffle. That's
Okay.
it. It's not that complicated. But I'm not gonna sit there and listen to 70s. What was that, like the Frank Sinatra years? What was?
You're looking at more like a Hall and Oates, Journey, Kenny Loggins. Yeah. All right. Have you seen Top Gun? No. Okay. Have you seen any 80s rom-coms?
Was there colored like movies
Yeah,
at that point?
a couple, most of which do not hold up anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. This is all kind of whirling right over my head.